And so this is a scene up in the northwest of Scotland, Durness. That's Durness Lighthouse there. That's my bicycle. And this is me here. And it's a view through the front of my tent. And I put this first aid kit in here. But in actual fact, I did the 1,000 miles and camped out each night in the wilds, but I didn't have a first aid kit with me. Such was my mentality. I did not believe that I was in any danger or could be in any danger. Therefore, it simply never occurred to me. I had no first aid kit at all with me. This journal, it says 1,000-mile trip. That's artistic license as well, because I never actually wrote anything down. I just kept it all in my memory. I never took a pen or paper or a first aid kit. This little stove here, quite authentic. It was very comforting having a little stove where you could heat things up. That's a tin of sardines. I was cheating. I never actually caught anything from the water, apart from, a fright, maybe a cold. But I never caught any fish. And almost caught my death because of the razor sharp rocks and the power of the waves. I didn't have glasses with me either, sunglasses or normal transparent glasses, prescription glasses. Didn't wear them at the time. I did have a book. It was Isaac Asimov, Opus 100, excerpts from his first 100 books, which kept me company. I did have a plastic bottle which I would fill up with water from taps and things, but you couldn't actually go into a shop in those days and buy water. That would seem to be a bit odd. People didn't think about water in that way. They thought it was free. This type of bicycle is different from the type of bike I had at the time, which was a touring bike, which has dropped handlebars, but people tend to think that's a racing bike. Not. It's to do with the rake or angle of the frame and other factors. And what you do in terms of technique is your bottom sits on the saddle and your knees and your legs and your feet are on the pedals and your wrists are on the handlebars, and between those 3 points you split the weight 30% on each point and you simply rock back and forth. It's a bit like suspension, and this allows you to sustain 12 hours on a bicycle without damaging yourself. I put big foam covers on the handlebars because you suffer from handlebar palsy. If you don't, it can actually break your wrists or paralyse you with the constant vibration. And the seat, you're barely touching the seat, you're just pivoting along. Most of the strain's coming around about your knee area and your foot. So you just rock back and forth, splitting the pressure for these points, and that allows for long hours of pedalling. It's quite different from what people do these days, but they're sitting a lot more upright, and that really gets you in the spine. There's the lighthouse itself there, and that's me about to plunge right into the water, which was really icy cold. That's looking north there. So I was fascinated I could actually look, for the first time in my life I was looking north rather than east or west or south. And I dived off. I never really made it back. I had a few seconds where I was under the water and I thought I was a goner. My whole body just went rigid with the shock. These are not vultures, they're just normal gulls.